Hello guys, welcome back. I am Raseclight, and this is Course Party, Book of Shadows. I hate that game for a lot of people. I'll raise you on SS. Now you will win. My dear Shaylee here is wanting me to play Salt and Sanctuary, or keep playing Salt and Sanctuary. He wants to raise me, but that will be unfair, because he already knows the game and I don't. I deserve punishment for my actions. Oh, so now we're starting like this. Would go mage with supposedly disturbingly difficult. Never tried. No. Good to know. I will never try mage then. So Morishige is already starting it this episode. Oh, the pictures. Each time I took a photograph with my phone, its flash made the school walls shine a bright heavenly white. This was a blaze of solitude. Only she and I, not another soul to be found. Just stay away. Okay, this picture is different. Haha. I was acutely aware that the hand in which I held my cell phone had begun sweating. Wow! um, Interesting. Bots are getting crazy today. Yes, we haven't got a bot in a long way, and now we have three kind of at the same time. Wow! And my breathing, and and my breathing had become uncomfortably heavy. I was getting steadily more excited, and it was all because of her. A perfect flower, brightly adorning the wall with its myriad colors. Such was the departed female formed a spread before me. When I first encountered her, it took me several moments just to comprehend what I was seeing. This Morishige is sounding like the camera dude from Evil Within 2, especially with the music. This music. I never beheld a person with such grievous injuries before. I'm not even certain the word injuries will apply in a situation like this. What state of mind could cause someone to do this to another human being? Also, I question you, what state of mind would admire something like this? I was certain this action had been brought by human hands, largely because both of her arms had been nailed to the wall with construction grade lynchicks, chip, lynch, I don't know what the fuck. Based solely on the dugout abdomen, seemingly without the use of tools, the intestines lying on the floor, the smashed eyeballs, and the exposed jaw. One might think she'd be torn apart by wild animals, but the lynch beans, lynch beans, okay, lynch beans, and the faint traces of bloody handprints here and there proved otherwise. And yet, this bold, finely crafted display of her body shows a clear will and a fiery passion on the part of the orchestrator. The blood that splattered far and wide shone in my flash like a bright red flame, and whole chunks of flesh were strewn about the flower petals. This flayed and eviscerated corpse with arms outstretched and nailed to the wall brought to mind images of Jesus nailed to the cross. Now, do you want me to get Morishige killed? Please say yes. But she was even purer than that. There was no self-sacrifice here, no lesson to be taught. However, whoever did this clearly had fun with it. They enjoyed killing her. They enjoyed destroying her. Can we kill the king? Is that an option? I suppose there are animals who kill not for food, but for sport, leaving the carcasses of their prey behind. I wish it. We're almost at the end. Bear with me. I also think that this game goes too far with the explanations. I swear this game has made by some idiot with a poor fetish or some shit. It's just so slow. Yes, I agree with that, Shelly. The slow thing. And yes, this has been made by. You know what? Morishige is actually the mind of the developer. The way he's talking about this, the way he's explaining about this is the developer, this is the creator. Morishige is the actual persona of the creator of this. Even the exciting moments are drawn out too much. Yes, I agree. It's the over excessive descriptions that the thing that I don't like. The first game was great because you saw stuff. There was gore, there was explanations, yes, there was descriptions, yes, but they were short, effective. Is it disturbing how detailed it is? Yes. To the point where I think the person has some deep lying issues. Yes. Of course, even intelligent animals like the lion, monkey, or dolphin can be subject to occasional exclusion and abuse within their ranks. Yet only humans possess the capacity to turn their violent impulses into art. Can that can that truly be all there is to it, though? My internal monologue have become solid soliloquy, if only for a moment. So what I'm gonna do now, and I'm sorry if someone in YouTube thinks this is annoying, but I'm not gonna wait until they finish talking. I am going to read and I'm going to move forward to try to make it faster. If it's going to be painful, let's make it faster. My internal monologue had become soliloquy if only for a moment. What was what was uh, what was it about this girl that fascinated me so? That you know her, asshole. Witnessing the aftermath of the murderous action did provide a certain freeing sense of childlike helplessness, to be sure. But why had she, in particular, taken my fancy? This whole school is like a veritable course party. Drop mic. I've seen so many other bodies since I've arrived here, but none like hers. The moment I first laid eyes on her will stay with me always. Not just the sight, but the smell too, and the pictures, obviously, hanging in the air like steam after a hot bath. She was young, junior or senior high age, but that's about all I could determine. Her uniform was tattered and soaked through the truth with blood, and there was no student ID name tag to be found. The only reason I believe her to be a she, in fact, was due to the presence of a makeup bag and ornate tortoiseshell jewelry box on the ground nearby. Yeah, not counting the bra, the boobs. Yes, sure. Uh, I don't have the slightest clue who she may be. So why am I so drawn to her? Please tell me, who are you? Here's the call. The alarm on my cell phone sounded as if in answer. Oh dear. Is it already this late? A production of The Barber of Seville was airing on the MHK Educational Network at that evening, and Mayu had asked me to record it for her. Being away from my TV at that time, I set a few reminder alarms on my phone to sound at regular intervals beforehand. Mayu was most renowned for her love of sweets and accessories and such, and I often wondered if anyone else knew how much she enjoyed the works of Rossini. I need to find Mayu. She's lost without me. Ah, bright and beautiful Mayu, beloved by all who knew her. I was the only one aware of the weakness that lay within her heart. Therefore, I was the only one who could truly protect her. The girl that had her tongue turned out yesterday, if it was a book, that scene would be 40 page 40-page chapter. Yes, I agree.
そういえば
Speaking of weakness, I wonder what's become of
あの子
Mochida's
は
little
どうしている
sister.
だろうなさっき俺は
I certainly enjoyed chasing her around earlier.
ついあの
I
子を
gave
追い
her
回
quite
し
a
て
fright.
怖がらせてしまった
I adore watching her run for dear life. It was an act befitting a psychopathic pedophile. Yet I am not such thing. Yes, you are. Why then did I glean such joy from it? Because you're an idiot. I simply found her frail, cowering countenance to be irresistibly precious. The sight of an overwhelmingly weak person standing before me, utterly helpless and alone, elated my very soul. The sensation was nearly orgasmic. Yet this was a friend's sister. For all the torment I caused, I certainly intended no harm. The perceived threat I represented just spawned. What an asshole he is. Yes. Since the first game, we know he's an asshole. We know what happens to him, and I was grateful for that. But here, with more description, it's just reaffirming how asshole he is. I just spawned such panic and horror within her that I couldn't help myself. Thinking back upon it still makes me
ま
smile.
るで自分の中で
I swear, it feels
別
like
の
there's
自分が目
another
覚めつつあるよ
me
う
slowly and steadily awakening
そ
within
ん
me.
な感覚だダ
No,
メだ
this isn't right.
こん
This
なのは
isn't
俺
who
ら
I
しく
am.
ない
Yes, you are.
こ
It
の
could
悪
be
夢みたい
that
な場所の
this
せいか
nightmarish location is messing with my head. No, you were already like this. And this wouldn't do at all. In this case, this scenario is waking you up. If I were to return to the real world with Maju and the others, without first discarding this new me, I will no longer be able to live the way I did before. Please die. I suppose I need to
携帯
erase
に保
all
存
the
した画
pictures
像や
and
動画
movies I've stored in my phone,
すべて消しておかないと
including hers.
彼女の姿も
Ah, that was the intro of the episode. Amy, Tonko, Toko. Anybody at all? Is anybody here? Mitsuki. Now who's Mitsuki?
やっぱ
Crap, my phone. Is it okay?
平気かな最悪
Damn it,
ストラップ
the
壊れ
strap
たし
broke. So
ここにも誰もいない
nobody in here
みんな
either.
どこにいるんだろう
Where did everybody go?
ついさっ
Everybody
き
go.
まで生徒会室
Hard
に
to
いた
believe we were just in the student council room. The other thing I don't know about this, the making of these games, is why are they so different in genre? The first one was an RPG Maker RPG. 2D, well, yeah, 2D, 16-bit. This one is a visual novel, and the next one is visually like a Pokemon game between Silent Hill and Pokemon. Yeah, that's what it looks like, at least. I what is the follow? What is the idea here? Hard to believe we were just in the student council room.
やっぱり
I guess that
この幸子
Sachiko's
さんの
charm
真面目
is
が原
what
因なのかな
did us in. What did us in?
ここはどう考えても
This wasn't just some
いつも
ordinary
の
school
生徒
building.
会の仲間と
Some fellow student
クラス
council
メート
members
数
and
人で
classmates
例のおまじ
and
ないをして
I all
多
did
分私は
and I
貧
all
血か
did
何か
that
で
weird
気
ritual
を失っ
and
てし
then
まったんだと
I,
思う
I passed out. I thought maybe it was anemia or something.
目が覚めたら
But when I woke
こ
up,
ん
I
な気
found
味が悪
myself
い
in
ところ
this
にいた
thoroughly disturbing
友達
place,
の姿は
and my friends were
どこ
nowhere
にも
to
な
be
かった
found.
最初はトーコた
At
ちのいた
first,
ずらだと思
I
ったん
thought
だ
maybe
けど
this was just Toko,
どうもそんな雰囲気じゃない
playing a prank on me, but I quickly realized that it went far beyond that.
怒っても
I got
叫ん
angry,
でも
I screamed, I
さすがに
cowered
怖く
in
なって
fear
もう
and
やめ
begged
てと頼んで
anyone
も
who could
誰
hear
一
me
人現れ
to
ない。
stop doing this, but ultimately, I was just talking to
な
air.
んだか悪
This
い
all
夢を見
felt
てい
like a
るみた
bad
い。むしろ
dream, and I
夢であって
prayed
ほしいと
in my heart of
心か
hearts
ら思う。
that that's all it
一
was,
人でこんなところにいる
because
な
I
んて
knew I wouldn't be
我
able
慢
to
できない。
stand being in this horrible place all
と
alone.
にかく
I just wanted to
誰
see
かに会いた
someone,
くてた
to
ま
be
ら
with
ない。せ
someone.
めて
I just
私
wanted
の名前を呼んでほ
someone
し
to
い。
call my
私
name.
は山本美月。
I'm
白岩
Mitsuki
高等学
Yamamoto,
校の2年生で
an 11th
生徒会の
grader
初期。
at Byakudan Naruto. No, that's Byakugan. I know. Byakudan Senior High School. I serve as clerk for the student
私
council.
はここにいるよ。
I'm right here, everyone, right here. Bankai. No, that's another thing. Bankai is from Bleach. A decaying human head has been forcibly crammed into the top left cubby. That's a head? It mustn't have been easy to make it fit, as there are tiny pieces of flesh and sculpt tissues all along the frame.
誰かこんな。
I like Bleach. I hate I hate how Bleach started to go on the filler path, the same as Naruto. Some of the fillers were kind of interesting, and it would have been okay if they added it to the story. But most of the fillers is just this happens, and then you will forget forever. Um, but the story, because I kept reading the manga for Bleach, the story was cool. I liked it. Naruto can fuck off. I loved the first Naruto sequence, except for the fillers, which was more than 100 episodes, until he got to Shippuden. And in Shippuden was every so often to the brim with fillers. I never finished the story. I tried to watch again, skipping the fillers with a list on my side, and I got tired of it. I'm sorry someone loves Naruto. I love the first segment when they're young. I love the main story on Shippuden, but no, it's not worth it. It's just not worth it for me. Who would have done something like
でも
this?
私
You know,
人の死
when
体
I
を
saw
見
my
ても
first body,
だんだん怖くなくなって
when I saw my first body, okay,
最初は
your first
我慢
corpse,
できず
that
に
you,
吐いて
the
た
first corpse you encounter. When I see my first body,
口
I
だよ
couldn't
ね
stop throwing up, but I think I'm starting to get desensitized. I just hope the others are okay. OP fillers were the best, just cause how the world works, they fit in so nicely. In One Piece. OP, you're talking One Piece, right? I also stopped watching One Piece. I got to the Flamingo place. No, Flamingo in the when they were trying to when Luffy was fighting in a tournament to get Ace's fruit. I got until they got separated, and Luffy and apparently a third friend appeared to keep fighting in the tournament and gain Ace's fruit. That's when I stopped. That's where I stopped. I used to love it, but like this game, it started to drag out a lot. It was not fillers, it was just dragging out. And I hated that. It slowed the pace down way too much. I would prefer if they just stop making and they say, okay, we're gonna take a break, we're gonna continue next year, like seasons. I would be okay with that. It's the same as a lot of animes that I watch. It's over 1K episodes now. Yes, it's unbelievable. You know, when I first saw, okay, yeah, this is already done. So no ID, right?
こ
This
も
is
窓
shut.
と同じで開かない。どうなってんのもう。
I just keep the dialogue. And I'm not sorry for it. It's just the door is shut.
美月さん
Mitsuki. Ah, who's there?
俺だよ黒崎
It's me, Kurosaki. Ichigo?
黒崎
Kurosaki. Where are you? We were in the same hallway, but separated by a huge hole in the floor. Still, I finally found someone. Gensuke Kurosaki, a classmate of mine from 224. After being alone here all this time, finally a friend. I could barely contain my exuberance.
黒崎やっぱ無事だったんだね。
Kurosaki, I'm so glad you're all right. Someone's hot.
美月さんも
You
大丈
too.
夫だった怪我
How
と
are you
かして
holding
ない
up? You're not hurting anything, right?
私は平
No,
気。
I'm just fine.
黒崎
How about you, Kurosaki? Where are the others?
わからないんだ
I wish I
俺
knew.
もさっき気がつい
I
たばっ
only
か
just
で
woke up, and I'm still
大地
trying
ど
to
うして自
figure
分
out
がこんなと
how
こ
I
にいる
got
だ
here.
よね。
No kidding.
私たち
We were all
生徒
in
会
the
室にい
student
たよね。
council room, right?
な
So
のに
how come
どうして
we're
こんな
in
暴
a
力を
round down school now? Did someone carry us here while we were unconscious?
かもしんないけど
That's the only
こんな
explanation
こ
I
と
can
する
think
や
of.
つなんて
But I can't imagine anyone actually doing that.
まともじ
Yeah,
ゃないよ。
they have to be pretty sick. But then,
こ
well,
こって
you have seen what's in here with us, Kurosaki.
死体だろ
The dead bodies? Yeah. First time in my
人生
life I've
初の体
ever
験だ
seen
よ
uh,
リアル
the
でしょ
real
んべん漏
deal.
らしかけたぜ
I was about ready to piss my pants when I realized what I was looking
や
at.
だ下品。
Ew, come on.
だけどマジでやばいと
Lurk
思う
mode, gonna play some Nieta?
早く刻みや袋井たち探し
Enjoy.
てここを脱出しないと
I'm serious. This place is so not safe. We need to find Kisami, Fukuroi, Fukuroi, and the others and get the hell out of here. Hirosaki carefully inched closer to the hole in the corridor, bit by bit, then took a good long look
そんな
inside.
穴ぴょんっ
You
て
could
飛んで
leap
こっ
right
ち
over
来ちゃ
that,
いなよ。
I bet.
あんた野
I
球
mean,
部だし、
you're
スポーツ得意でしょ。
you're in the baseball club and you're good at sports, or something like this should be no problem.
無理だって
There's
陸
no
上部な
way.
らまだし
Had
も
to be a track star to clear that.
使えない。
Well, you'll
その
never
うち
be
補欠
one
に
with
回
that
され
kind
ち
of
ゃうんじ
attitude.
ゃん。
Fuck you!
厳しいな
Man, you don't
美月さんが
mince
ピッチャ
words,
ーら
do
しい
you?
けど
Wouldn't
と
expect
りあえず
anything
どっ
anything
か
less
遠
from
回り
you,
してそっ
though.
ちに行ける道がな
Anyway,
いか
I'm going
探してみる
to
よ
go try to find some other way around. There's windows. You can just grab on the frames and walk over.
ちょっと
What? Wait,
そこで待ってて美月さん
just stay there,
ついでに
Mitsuki.
他の連中も探してくる
In
から
case
さ
anyone else shows up while I'm
そんな慌
gone.
てなくていい。
You don't need to be such a
ここ
hurry.
にいて
We
よ。
don't. Why don't we stay here for a little while yet? Because that's not how this shit works.
無理にしないで。
Don't leave me alone.
私性格きつい
I
から
guess it can
な。
be kind of a pain in the ass sometimes.
クラス
In
で
class and
生
in
徒会で
student
も
council meetings
あの
alike,
ポジションって
I'm always
言うか
trying to take charge.
やっぱエミみた
No,
い
you're
なおとなしい
pushing.
子じゃないと。
It's not trying to take
確
charge,
か
you're
に女の子
pushing.
扱いされないか。
I suppose I'll have to be a docile and sweet. Like, you don't have to be all docile and sweet, just mind your fucking words. Like Emmy, if I want to be treated like a lady.
やっぱり県外。
Don't need it.
こういう時こそ使い
Out
たい
of
のに。
range. Damn. Right when I needed the most, too. The time display on my phone read 29:09. 29? What kind of hour is that?
時計もおかしい。
Well, that's
さっ
certainly
き落
not
とした
right.
時にどっか
Maybe
壊しちゃ
got
った
messed
か
up
な。
when I dropped it. That 29:09 is going to be a code for something, right?
遅いな。
Kurosaki's taking an awfully long
見なきゃい
time.
いけど。
I sure hope nothing. I sure hope nothing happened to him.
おーい
Ow!
誰かいるか
Hey, anybody there?
黒崎
Kurosaki?
ここだよ。
I'm here. Over here, Kurosaki.
その声は
Mitsuki, is that you?
黒い。
Fukuroi.
よかった
Thank
探
goodness.
したぞ美月
I was looking all over for you, Mitsuki. What is this? A harem game now? It was Masato Fukuroi, a classmate of mine and the student council president. He always had a scowl on his face and dug his heels into the ground on everything. But right now, this his cold obstinance was as welcome as could be.
黒い無事だったんだね。よか
I'm so glad you're alright. Wait, wasn't that exactly the same thing I said to Kurosaki? You really need to get some new material.
気がついたらこんなとこだし。
I'm sorry,
黒
you
崎い
caught me
なくなっ
right
ちゃうし。
as I
さ
was
すがに
starting
泣き
to
そうだっ
panic.
たよ。
I mean, we're in this horrible place and Kurosaki wander off.
あ、なんだよ。
Slow down.
い
This
つもの
isn't
美
like
月
you,
らしくないな。
Mitsuki. Are you
Kensuke
saying
も一緒なのか。
Kensuke is here too?
その穴の向こう側にいたんだけ
Yeah,
ど。
he was on the other side
こ
of
っ
that
ちへ来
pit.
る道なくて。
And since he couldn't figure out how to cross it, he just ran off to find an alternative way, an alternate way around.
そうか。
I
あいつは
see.
考える前に行動
Jumping
する
the
タ
gun
イプ
as
だから
always
な。
then.
袋井の方は
Have you
Toko
found
たち
anyone
も会え
else,
てない。
Fukuroi? What about Toko?
ああ。大川も
afraid
片
not.
山も見つからなかった。
No
Kizami.
Okawa or Katayama either. And no
木
Kisami.
ザミ君は
Well, Kisami's probably fine by himself.
まあな。
You might be right.
あい
He's
つみた
strong
い
in
に体
body
力
and
も
strong
精神
in
力もあ
will.
る人間な
I
ら
doubt
こんな状
even
況
a
でも。
place like this could bring him
と
down.
りあえず黒崎と合
At
流
any
して
rate,
それからみんなを探
once
そう。
we've reunited with Kurosaki, we should make finding the others our first
じゃ
priority.
あ俺たちもこっち側から
But
迂
we
回
should
できる
try
道を
to
探
find
して
an
みるか。
alternate route around this pit ourselves then.
大丈夫かな。
Is that really such
私
a
た
good
ちが
idea
ここ
though?
離れてる間に。
What if Kurosaki gets here after we already left? If you encounter on the other side, you can say, just wait, let me go back from the way I came.
その時はあいつがここで
Then
待ってい
he'll
てくれる
wait
さ。
for us and we'll set
むし
about
ろ
finding
健介
our
と俺たち
own
両
route.
方で迂回路
Second
を探せ
chance
ば
we'll
合
run
流が
into
早くな
him
るかもしれ
along
な
the
い。
way. Yes.
それに探してるうちに他のみんなと会えるかもしれ
And we
ない。
might happen upon, and what might happen upon the others too.
そうだね。
You're
ここ
right.
でじっとしてても
We
始
can't
ま
just
らない
stand
し。
around or
トウコたちのことも心
we'll
配だ
never
し。
get anywhere. And I have to admit, I am worried about Toko and the others.
ああ。一
Me
刻
too.
も早く
We
全員
have
の
to
無事を
confirm
確
the
認しないと
safety
な。
of everyone from Byakudan as soon as possible. The doors to the art room is locked up tight. Oh, I can play now? There's a hole. There's a large hole in the floor, won't be blah 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 blah. The door is locked. Even so, he came that way. Alright, start searching for corpses. If there's no corpse, I just leave. I just leave. These are the stairs, and there's nothing here. La 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 la. I don't see anything here. No notes or anything. So let's just go. And I have to be careful because where's the endings of this game? Do I enter the music room? Yes, I do. I do enter the music room. There's some shit here. The things I noticed when I entered the room was a stack of candles and a box of matches right in front of my eyes. Had someone left this behind?
これまだ湿気って
Matches!
なければ使
These
える
look
んだ
fine.
けど。
As long as they're not too damp, they should still be perfectly useful.
ついてくれるか
Useful.
な。
Come on, flame. Flame on! I struck one of the matches along the side of the box, and a small red flame flickered into being. I popped up one of those loose candles and placed the burning match ahead against its wick. So she's the one that was placing the candles.
こうしておけば
It
少なくとも
may not
生
be
きてる
much,
人間
but
がいること
hopefully
は
if
わかる
someone
はずよ
comes
ね。
into this room and sees this candle, they'll know there are other living beings in here with them. Unless the candle completely runs out. I decided it would be best to take the remaining candles and the box of matches with us, just in case we needed them. Yeah, come on. candles on this room. Oh, hello. It's a comparatively fresh corpse based on the size of the universe to the body of it. Blah 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 blah. I'm not gonna read the description of the corpses anymore. Koyo Girls Academy Middle School. Koyo Girls. Harukase. There's something there. I'm not gonna pick that up yet.
フクロイン
Fukuro,
見て
there's
ここ
something
に
in
何
there.
か
Something small was firmly jammed between two of the keys on the piano. Seemed to have been wedged with tremendous force, making it impossible to move either the surrounding key of the
確か
surrounding
に
keys.
何かあるが
Yeah, there's definitely something there.
取れそうに
But
な
I
い
don't
な
think we'll be able to get it out anytime soon. We need something we could fit in the tiny space between the keys in order to pop it out. Like your tie. There's a row of awards and plaques on one of the shelves here. Among them sits a small rectangular
何
box.
の箱だろう
What could this be? Ba-ba-ba-da-dum. No, not this one. Let's start from the beginning. Ticket. The cabinet glass door is locked. The seal must be undone. This tragedy must not be allowed to spread any farther. There are words scrawled above the portraits on the wall. It was an accident. It was a suicide. The school covered it up. Right, let's grab this. A memo pad, presumably belonging to the deceased girl, is lying on the ground near the body. It looks like she was using it to chronicle her experiences here in the school building. The letters are written in pink ink and are easily legible. I did the Sachiko ritual with Nozomi and the others. And then, all of a sudden, I was out like a light. When I came to, I was here surrounded by corpses. I can't even say how many times I vomited. I want to go home. We three have to stick together. If we don't, I think we're as good as dead. Like that high school student we met yesterday. There's nothing left to eat in here. I think we've been here a week now, but it's hard to say for sure. Yeah, but the thing is, human bodies cannot live without food for longer than 10 days, considering that they have water. And without food or water, it's only 3 days. And that also depends on how much um, fat you have. I really want to take a bath. I brush my teeth and brush my teeth too. The three of us talked it over and decided to eat that dead body. It was tough and bloody and felt and tasted so wrong. Rena soldiered through, but Nozomi threw it up. He came again. Nozomi was injured. Now she'll just get in our way. Rena was crying, but I'm just hungry. Nozomi's not coming. I think she's been killed already. Oh well. If Rena comes, I know what I have to do. Num num. No 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 no. Why is it still there? Damn it. I regret. 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 So give me a second. Inventory. Where's the box? Couldn't get the box.
クロイン見て。
確かに何かあるが
It's just repeating.
取れそう
Okay,
にないな。
let's leave then. Let's try to find. Let's try to. Oh, hello. Hello, groups. Goyo Girls Academy Middle School. Nozomi Makita. Hello, Nozomi. It's a piece of scrap paper on the floor near the body. Seems to have been torn out of a large memo pad. Several lines are written on with pink ink. The continuation. I found something we can eat. I've noted its location on this map. Please come as soon as you see this. There's still hope for us. Let's stave off death as long as possible together. There's a hand-drawn map at the bottom of the page with a big circle on it. The circle is labeled staff room, and the area indicated seems to be right at the end of this very hallway. Yes, I'm not going there. It's that staff room. I'm going here first. It's a toy for Spunky. Now he can hate Christmas too. I don't hate Christmas, by the way. I love turkey. I love ham, mashed potatoes. Oh, fuck. This is Spunky's first toy. We named it Vampy because it was supposed to be a bat. It was supposed to be a kind of like a cat bat or something. But you see how fucked up it's now. Has the wings. And this is just now turned apart. This is his first toy. Oh, it has lasted a lot of time. It's more than a year now, I guess. It's more than a year. It lasted way too long. Spunky loves that toy. I don't know what's gonna happen to him. Exit. Let's just here for a little bit. No, it's this place. Yeah, thank you, because I don't know if I missed something. Being alone is scary, but being with someone else is even scarier. Stay alert. Don't let your guard down. What? Is there supposed to be a note here? That was weird. Alright.
ここも窓と同じで開かない。
I mean, the windows were the same way. What the hell is going on here? No! The boys' room entrance is completely boarded up. There's no way to get inside right now. And I can see a blue ghost. Okay, you first. Rubin. Rubins. Academy Senior High School. Koichi Kanesara. Hello, Orb. Do you know what lies beneath the school? It's a mire of agony and torment that can drive a man to madness with a single touch. That's it? That's all you have to say, little Orb? My Orby friend? Here's this. Oh! Someone was trying to get to upstairs and couldn't happen. It's a halfway decomposed corpse. Based on its size and uniform, it looks to be the body of a male junior senior high school student. His name tag Take Taiga. Alright, let's go back here. I kinda don't want to go upstairs yet. I mean, I can save. Just in case something happens. No, no. Just in case. Oh, another one. The door to the staff room is locked up tight. Hello, dude. There's a corpse. Yay. Surprise. Oh, damn it. I didn't read his name, sorry. Is that a ghost? Yo, this is the second one! Like for real? Crap, this isn't good. My legs are shaking. You're still alive, aren't you? If you don't want to change anytime soon, then take my advice. Trust no one. Not a single person. Not a single person. Not a single person. So wait. Give me a second. Oh, the staff room is locked. Okay. So now you talk to this orb now? Nope. Alright. Let's go up then. My wife was coming to ask me to open a bottle. But on the way here, she managed to open it. She's so strong. Oh. Pepino is strong in her. Oh, there's more up. The stairwell is packed tightly with desks. It won't be possible to get up to the third floor from here. Actually, you can. You know what? Instead of, if this is too dangerous to go walk, to walk on top of this, you can just climb up here, and it's fine. Da, 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 da. There's nothing. Next one. Ah, hello. The girls' bathroom entrance is covered in protective charms and seem to be shut up tight. And it looks like something was written here, but the lettering is so faint as to be illegible. I'm not touching you. The atmosphere feels heavier here than it does anywhere else. The door is covered in protective charms. It seems to be shut up tight. It's not even locked. It just won't open. Shinto seals. I don't like the looks of that. It's no more disconcerting than anything else in this forsaken building, really. Well, it's not like we can get in there to investigate anyway. Yeah, you can rip it off. So I guess it doesn't really matter. So we just leave, alright? Looking for more corpses. Looking for more. Oh, hell! Oh, an angry one. Can I touch your body? Kurashiki Industrial High School. Akira Jutsuka.
You can take and touch your body. Here's my body.
It looks like the key from an old-fashioned wind-up toy. Oh, for the box! It's just an old wind-up key.
だが何のネジを巻くものなんだろう
But
な
what does it wind up?
大
Looks
きさ
like it's
から
about
すると
to
お
ride
も
the
ちゃの
side
もの
of
にも
for a
見える
toy.
な
But in this place, you never really
一応
know.
持っとこうか
Might as well
何かに
take it
使え
with
るかも
us.
しれないし
We may come across whatever it attaches to at some point. Okay, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna touch that red orb.
誰かが僕の頭を盗
Somebody
んだ
stole my head. I know where it is.
取り戻して
Give it
僕が
back.
あんた
Maybe
たちの
I
力
can
に
be
なれる
of
かも
some
しれな
help
い
if you do. I know where your head is.
どうする？
What should we do?
あ
Good
あ
question.
参っ
I
た
never
な
did believe in the paranormal before,
心霊
but
現
after
象なんて
everything
信じていなか
we've
った
seen
が
here,
こ
I
れ以
don't
上ない
think
証
I
拠を
can
目
be
の当たりに
skeptical
して
any
じゃな
longer.
くて、この
That's
人
not
の
what I
頼み
mean.
聞くかってこ
I'm
と。
asking if we should help this person with this problem or
どう
not.
しよう。
What do we do?
私たちも友
We
達
need
探
to
してるけ
find
ど
our friends,
この
but
人
this
も
poor
困ってる
soul
みた
has
い
a lot worse than the. This is gonna lead to I don't think if I select don't help him, I don't think it's gonna kill me. I think it's going to lead to a particular thing, so I'm just gonna help him.
困っているようだし俺たち
Well,
にできる
he
こと
does
なら
seem
助
to
けてやり
be
たい
in
な
quite of a bind. If we could do something for him, there's no reason we shouldn't.
そう
Yeah, I agree. Maybe
も
we
しかした
do.
ら
He'll
ここ
help
から
us
出る
find
手
a
がかり
way
を
out
教
of
えてく
here.
れるかもしれないし。
And I think I'm right. You know what? Let's go back before continuing. Let's get his head and let's go to the music room first. Alright, well, okay, so the head is right here. And the music box and the music room is farther, so we can pick his head up right here. And
年格好からすると
that's like
これだ
about
と
the
思う
right
け
age,
ど
but
大丈夫か美月
you're right, Mitsuki. Simply standing in the presence of the server head was turning my stomach. The foul stench of decay was absolutely overpowering. Even in this low light, I could easily see maggots crawling through his eye sockets, his nose, his mouth, all over his skin. They were
ダメ
everywhere.
私こ
I
の
can't
匂い
handle the smell.
亡くなってから随分
It
経ってる
does
みたいだ
smell like he's been dead for quite some time.
これを
Are
運
we
ぶ
really
の
going to carry this back to that spirit, like with our hands?
それは
I think I prefer not to do that. Let's see if we can find
何
something
か入れ物を
to
探
put
した
it
方が
in.
良さそうだな
Right, let's go for the music room then. So I need a bag or something. Take out the box. Cabinet door is locked.
袋井見てここに何か
確かに何かあるが取れそうにないな
Alright. New run. Instantly blew myself up. Nice. Well done. Well done, Shaylee. Well done. Alright, so then I need something to open this thing. I need something for the piano and I have and something to put the back the head. And nothing is here. And none of that shit is here. Okay. This is a fetch quest. Then. A fetchy quest. Was the body here, right? The body was here, right? Yeah, body's here. So let's try to look for a bag. Hello. There's a lot of dead corpses here. It's like a corpse party. It's a completely fresh corpse. Uh-huh. Rena Misato. It's Rena. We found Rena. Is that another page? Yep. We left a note for Nozomi, telling her to come to the staff room. There's no turning back now, but I shouldn't feel sorry for her. Without food, all three of us will die, and Nozomi is injured, so she'll never be able to get away from that man. So that's your reason for sacrificing her? The Hortensia princess, with black dress and white shoes, favors glass houses. No men in the ristorante, please. What was... Is that a haiku? The Hortensia princess, with black dress and white shoes, favor glass houses. No men in the ristorante, please. I totally got that. I totally did. If you didn't understand what it meant, you're dumb. And there's no escape for you. If you didn't understand that, you're dumb. That's how it is. So just take it. And if you say you did understand it, you lying bitch, don't lie. You already played this game, you already know what it is. Don't lie. Oh, bucket! Oh, for the head. The door and window like are frozen in place. Blah 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 blah. Will be pushed. I saw a head. I see a head. It's frozen in place. Nobody gives a fuck. It looks to be a bucket probably used by the custodian to mopping floors. There's nothing
これ
inside.
使えないかな。
This might work. Yes, take the bucket. Acquire bucket. You got a bucket now. We got a bucket for the bucket list of the ghost. So now we're gonna walk all the way to get ahead. We're gonna get ahead. Get ahead. Luna is supposed to be a cat, but she's clumpy as fuck. He's blah 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 blah.
口の奥にあるみたい。
Look, there's something in there. Check it.
口の中に何かあ
You
るのが
definitely
見え
see
る。
something in his mouth, but I don't think I can, you know,
俺が調べてみるよ。
allow me. Ugh. Definitely not a fan of maggots
う
crawling
ち
all
が
over
手を
me.
這う感触ってのは。そう
Ukuroi dug around inside the mouth of the severed head for a few moments, then finally withdrew his hand. Ugh. He was gripping something tightly between his now foul-smelling, discolored, and dully glistening
はい
fingers.
ティッシュ使って。
Here, got tissues.
ああ、助かる。
Thank you. Seems to be a key of some sort.
何か
あ
の鍵みたいだな。
After slowly whipping it all off, the maggots and bits of rotting flesh, the item Fukuroi produced from the head took on that classy look was an all-copper key. I think it's for the music room then. Can I take the head?
年格好からするとこれだと思うけど。
大丈夫か、美月。
ダメ私この匂い。
亡くなってから
これを
さっきのバケツ使ってみるか。
Right. We have two things to do now. Wait. Try it.
このバケツなら
It looks like it'll fit.
俺
Yeah.
がやるよ。美
What
月
are
は
the
バケ
honors?
ツを持っていてく
You
れ
hold the
るか。
bucket, okay? Okay,
Lisa.
thank you. No problem. Ugh. Fuguro used his hands to dig the head out of his cubby hole and plop it into the bucket. The maggot, sensing that something was amiss, suddenly began pouring out of his various sockets and climbing all over their new rusted metal home.
はいティッシュ使って
Here, I've still got some tissues left.
助かる
Thanks. But I hope I
も
never
う
have
二度
to
と味
feel
わいたくない
anything
感
like
じ
that
だよ
again. You will, because we need to put it back out. Wait, you're taking me right straight away?
持ってきたよ
We found it.
君の頭だと思う
It's your head, I think.
受け取ってくれ
Please take it.
僕
Ah,
の
my
頭
beautiful
だ
head. My beautiful face has become so rotten.
なんだこの虫ど
Damn
もは
those maggots. I'm so ugly now.
僕の
Can't
同情する
sympathize.
よ
There are many
こ
others
こには
who've
君
been
と同じように
killed
亡くなっ
here,
ている人
just
が
like
大勢
you.
なんとか警察に連
We're
絡
going
して
to
犯
need
人
to
を逮
get
捕し
in
てもらわない
contact
と
with the police and have whoever did this arrested. Yeah,
お
sure.
前
Are you
哀れんだな
pitying me?
僕をかわいそうなやつだ
Do
と
you
思っ
feel
たら
sorry for me?
いや
No, that
そうい
wasn't
う
my
意味で
intention.
は
I
不快に感じたなら謝るよ
apologize if I offended you.
僕が惨めだと
No.
思ったろ
You think I'm wretched
醜く
You
て
think
不
I'm
潔だ
ugly
と思ったろ
and dirty. You
二度と
don't
僕の体には
ever
触
want
り
to
た
touch
く
my
ないと
body again. Isn't that right? Someone is sensitive?
袋井
Fuguroi, I don't like where this is
様子が
going.
変だよ
あ
I
あ
agree.
ここは
I
一旦
think we
外へ
need to distance ourselves from this place.
自分がまだ生きてい
It's
るから
because you're still alive.
だ
That's
か
why
ら
you
死
turn your
人を見
noses
下す
at us dead people,
傲慢
arrogant
なせい
creatures.
じゃ
Why don't you
お
come
前たち
and
も
join
こ
us?
っち来い
Is this a wrong end? Whoa. Whoops. Yeah. Wow. Is this a
お
wrong
前た
end?
ちを奴らに渡
I'm
して
going
や
to
る
hand you over to the others, and they're
奴
scary.
らはとび
They're
きりかわいそう
excruciatingly frightening. They got a wrong end now? Oh, nice.
ここは
How? Where? Fuguroi.
黒い
Fuguroi, where are you?
どこどっかその辺で気絶してるのか
He's passed out somewhere, and I know. Try to lighting a candle. My surroundings were far different than I expected. Seemed to be in some sort of hallway underground. There was a chill in the air, but both literally and figuratively, the smell that wafted about was but most gloomy somehow. Fuguroi,
しっか
Fuguroi,
りし
wake
て
up! We're somewhere on the ground now, and it feels really dangerous. Come on, wake up, damn it!
黒い
Fuguroi. His eyes were wide open, but he gave no response. Looking a bit closer, I noted that his neck had been severely twisted. He was staring right at me, but his body was facing the other direction, and his half agape jaw was completely motionless. He wasn't breathing.
嘘
No, this cannot be happening. Come on, it's not funny.
ね
Heek. And then there were footsteps. Somebody's coming. What do I do now? This is going places. And I'm starting to think that I should have. Wait.
えよかった人だ
It's a person! Maybe it's Kurosaki, Toko, or one of the others. I'm evil, dude. Over here. I'm over here. Hurry. There's been an accident. That's not an accident. Oh my god. The footsteps drew closer and closer, and then finally the figure making them came into view. Haha. Sorry? I thought you were, I'm from Byakudan High School, grade 11. What the hell is wrong with me? Why am I introducing myself? This is clearly not someone in this right mind.
山本美月って
My name is Mitsuki Yamamoto. Why you keep introducing
怪我し
yourself?
ちゃってその
Apparently he's been gravely injured.
斧持って
He's got an axe or something, and he's covered in blood. He's probably the guy who did this to Fuguroi. We just kind of woke up in here, and we didn't know. We saw everybody saw around us, and
逃げるのよ
run, you dolt, run, Mitsuki. Will you help me? That was quick. Wrong end. Is this the wrong end one? Come on. Come on. Yep. Just wrong end one. Right. So, oh, new. So, where do I go? Do I go before picking the head and just... Or do I try to run and see if there's another... let me try to run. Let's see.
誰か来る。や
Run.
ばい。絶対やば
No,
い。
this can't be good. I have to run now. I'm sorry,
待
Fukuroi.
って君
Oh, wait, please. Wait.
何なんだろうここ。昔の
What is this
製品
place?
か
An
何か。
old air raid shelter or
女
something.
の子。
Is that a
こんな
girl?
とこに。
In a place like this?
私たち
Maybe
みた
she
い
got
に。
trapped here too,
そこの
just
子。
like us. Hey,
Koko
little
wa
girl,
abunaai
it's
kara.
dangerous in here.
あなた。
You're...
お姉ちゃん。
Who are you, lady?
お姉ちゃ
Are
ん
you a
誰。
friend of that bad man who kills people?
違うよ。
Ah, no, no, not at all. Don't be afraid.
私もね。
I ran away from him too. I've got a lot of blood.
この血
You
どう
got
し
a
た
lot
の。
of blood on you. What happened?
人殺し
And
のお
who
じ
is
さん。
this bad man who kills
わ
people?
からないの。
I don't know. He's a
大
big
きいお
man.
じさん
And
に
he killed
友
three
達
of
が
my
3人
friends.
殺さ
And
れ
I'm the
た。
only one who got
そ
away.
う。
Oh, sounds like
ひ
you've
どい目
been
に遭ったんだね。
through a lot
お
of
姉ちゃん、
here.
お友達を探
I'm
してる
looking
途
for
中
my
なんだ
friends
けど、
right now. But
よ
if
か
you
ったら
if you like,
一
you're
緒に
welcome
行
to
きましょう
join
か。危
me.
なそうだし。
This place is
だっ
really
て
dangerous, and to
私
be
も一人
honest,
じゃ怖
I'm
い
a
し。
little scared by myself. So please,
ありがとう。
thank you.
思ったより入り組んでるみ
It's
た
a
い。
lot more complex down
シ
here
ステ
than
ム
I
あるの。
thought it would be. If only I had a map or
こっ
something.
ちだよ、お姉ちゃん。
This way, lady.
こっち。
This way.
ここ。
In
道
here.
に詳
You
しいん
sure
だね。
you sure know your way
慣れ
around?
てるから。
I gotten used to it. Huh? Come to think of it,
そういえ
I
ば、
haven't
あ
even
なたの
asked
名
your
前は
name yet.
篠崎幸子。
Sachiko Shinosaki. Oh, what are you doing?
さあ、何をしよう。
What am I doing? Huh?
なんなの。
What kind of room is this? I couldn't decide if it looked more like a pre-war medical facility or a meat processing plant. The stench was overpowering. Not only was the smell of rotting flesh everywhere, but the air was stale and thick. The room seemed to have no ventilation to speak of whatsoever. My eye was first drawn to the blood-splattered table and the many other instruments, all stained with dry blood and sprinkled liberally with viscera. And then I saw it in the back of the room. No, God, is that? Was definitely more meat processing than medicine going on in here. What I saw was literally a pile of human remains, every one of them laid open or torn apart. It was almost like a stack of discarded butcher scraps. Now, what the hell is this? Oh, God.
そこに知り合いでもいた。
See, people you know in
どれ
there. Which ones?
返
I'll
して
give
あ
them
げる。
back.
一部で
Or
よ
part
け
of
れば。
them, anyway. Blah, blah, splatter.
全部吐いて楽
There
にな
you
っちゃ
go.
うと
Let
いい
it all
ね。
out. You'll feel better. Macaco, pom, pom, pom. Wait,
落ち着いた。
are you calmer now?
じゃあ、
Let's
始めよ
begin.
うか。
Hello.
何
What do you plan to do
何
with
する
me?
気なの。
Whatever it is, don't. Stay away.
みんなそう言うんだ。
Everybody always say that, giggle, giggle.
や
But
め
it's
る
not
わ
like
け
it
ない
ever
のに
works.
ね。おい、
True.
薄のろ。
Hey, halfwit.
そいつを
Catch
捕
her.
まえて。
There you go.
そう
Now
だ
string
な。
her up. The large man seemed intent on obeying Sachiko's every command. He drew near me, slowly and robotically. There was no emotion, no sense of urgency. Just a man walking across the room to do his job, like it or not. I have to run. If he catches me, I'll be... Get back.
鬼ごっこ。
Playing tag?
出口はこっち
The
だよ。
exit is over here,
たどり
but
着けるか
can you
な。
make it?
来ないでよ。
Get back! The man's movement remained slow and evenly paced, but there were only so many places to flee in a room this small. If I got tired before he did, I'll be finished. My only hope was to get out into the hall before that happened. The two of us glared at one another for a few moments from across the dissection table, and then as soon as he made his move, I leaped on top of it. Heck. I underestimated how slippery the table might be. This with this with a thick layer of blood and fat, it quickly slipped off the other side onto the floor. My legs and hindquarters were soaked through with the blood of an untold number of other people. But I didn't have time to think about that. Adrenaline gave me the strength to stick my landing, and I managed to keep running without skipping a beat. Almost there. I was in the home stretch for a couple more steps anyway. Eh! A sharp pain suddenly shot through my leg as it touched the ground. I immediately fell into a heap. It hurts. Ah, my leg! My red leg was now firmly impaled with thick, sharp metal spikes. I've been caught in an old-fashioned bear trap. The kind that's got two rows of metal sharp teeth lined up on either side, and then instantaneously snapping shut as soon as any weight is applied in the middle. The thing was designed to catch bears and tigers, so what hope did a human have of escaping it? It hurts, it hurts. You dumb bitch. Hehe, how many dozen of victims do you think I've killed here? People sure don't get any smarter as they get older. Everybody always gets caught by this. But then, I don't ever let my prey escape. Stay back! Stay back! I swallowed my pain and started grabbing whatever I could get my hands on, dirt, bones, anything, and chucking it at the encroaching giant. It was the only thing left for me to do. I was out of options, out of options. Eh. The man's foot came down hard on my on my left leg. I immediately contorted unnaturally, and went limp. And I could see a pointed sharp of bone jutting out from a bloody hole in my side. Ugh, my leg, you broke my leg. Next, the man wrapped both my arms in chains. No, stop, please, it hurts. It hurts. No. As he pulled on the chains, my leg muscles also tightened around sharp metal spikes and a compound fracture. The pain was literally unbearable. In my half unconscious agony athlete state, I was just barely aware of being raised into the air by my arms on some sort of pulley system. Why are you doing these horrible things? Just let me go home. I won't tell anyone about this. You can't. There's no need to worry, you see. You're about to experience horrible agony and then die. Why me? Why not some person I've never met from a foreign country? Why does it have to be me? Because of what you just said. You sure have a beautiful skin, lady. You'll get the fish treatment. I'll peel every last bit of skin from your body. Oh my god. Starting with your face. Sachiko began approaching with me with a broken off shard of an earthenware pot in her hands. No good, no. It's so springly. If I wear this, I will look more grown up. An intense pain shot through my entire face, and undiluted primal scream escaped my mouth unwittingly, as if we were throwing up blood. But not a living soul was around to hear it. There was absolutely no way for me to resist anymore. All I could do was lie limply, strung up along the wall, and feel my skin getting peeled away. Sometime amongst the throbbing, shouting, burning, electric agony coursing through every nerve ending overseen by the girls near, I lost consciousness. The very last thing I saw before lapsing into eternal slumber was a familiar strip of skin being flapped about merrily in Sachiko's hand. Well, that is the wrong end, but this isn't. I think this is also a wrong end, but it's way longer. because there was still stuff to do by not grabbing the bucket. If not, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna reload, get the things on the bucket, and just skip through all this. It was my own face, perfectly displayed from my head, staring back at me with blank eyes and flanked by Sachiko's overly delighted grin. Wrong end. There it is. It's a very long wrong end. Wrong end too. So very long wrong end. So leave the head.
さっきのバケツ使ってみるか。
Don't try. Let's go to the music room. That were a lot of words for you did. Yes. We've had a couple long wrong ends. But that was, I don't know if that was the longest. There's a row of could this be? Take the box out. It's locked.
何の箱だろう。袋井見て。
確かに何かあるが取れそうにないな。
My god, then what's with the key I got? And this too. Alright, so then it's not for the piano.
確かに何かあるが
It's not for this. So then staff room. So I need to check the closed places. I haven't finished checking the top side.
君はまだもし1秒でも長く誰もだよ。
さっきの鍵で開けら
I
れない。
wonder if that key we found will work here. Use the old key.
鍵が違うみたいだね。
Nope, wrong door, I guess. Okay. So, the main building. Oh, that's right. But I need to check the other place first.
ここも窓と同じで開かない。
Alright, let me check the rest of the second floor. Because when we started on the lower floor, there was another door that was locked. And honestly, the other... Yeah, oh here. The art room. So, the ghost... I think it was... where is it? Oh, it's frozen. Okay. So the ghost was here, right? No. Okay, if the ghost wasn't here... Where was the ghost? Okay, the ghost was in one of these two. Here. No? Alright, so then I do have to go back through here through there. Alright. Let's go there. There. So we leave the face alone. The head. We don't touch the head. We leave the head. And leave it like that. I touched the head. I touched the head and I liked it.
さっきの
Door is
鍵
locked.
で開けられないかな。よ
Here's the old key.
かった。
Alright, it's a match. Good. Say. Since we got ending 1 to whatever, we can start from the beginning. It's unlocked. The art room. Was that you? Oh, okay. I suddenly heard a music. But I thought it was a game. So I asked my wife. It's quite a lot of objects in the shelves. It's destroyed, fixed in place. Just decorative. It's faint, almost invisible from a distance, but there appears to be painting of a white rose on this canvas. Or maybe it's just a water stain. So there is
何これ。
the hell
絵の具
is
じゃ
this?
なさそうだな。
That doesn't look like paint, does it? Okay. So here is the rose. A girl with long black hair, but her face is completely bolted with red paint. That is the girl. It's a still life depicting hydrangeas. There's a palette knife placed beneath the canvas.
何かに
This is
使
gonna
え
be
るか
something
な。
like be able to use. Ah, my god. Take it. You never know what something like this might come in handy. Acquire palette knife. Oops. So that was it. Right? Music room then. Music room now. So I don't know if this is gonna help me for the piano thing or the cabinet.
袋イン見て。
Uh,
ここにな。
確かに何かあるが。
そうだ。パレットナイフなら隙間に入るんじゃない。
try it. We already took the palette knife in hand and started digging between the keys of the piano with it in an attempt to dislodge whatever was stuck. It took a lot more effort than expected and crafted an unpleasant strapping sound that kind of hurt my ears, but ultimately...
よし、出て
Alright,
きたぞ。
got it.
鍵だ。
It's a
さっ
key.
きの図工室の鍵
Totally
とは
different shape and
形も大き
size
さも違うね。
than what we used to open the art room to. So that is the key for the staff room.
何の箱だろう。さっきの鍵で開かないかな。
Ah, the key turned out without any resistance, having the glass door right open. Remove the rectangular box from inside and marvel at the feel of the wood. It was made of paulownia, making it smooth and lightweight. So the key on the piano was for this
開け
shelf.
てみよっか。
Let's have a look
危険な
inside,
ものでは
shall
な
we?
さそうだな。
Doesn't seem dangerous or
なんかあっ
anything.
ても恨みっこなしだよ。
Hope you didn't just jinx us.
心配するな。
I wouldn't
仮に
worry
中身が爆
even
弾でも
if there's a bomb in
美
there.
月なら
I'm sure you'd be able to handle it just fine.
それって女の
Is
子の
that
セリフ
supposed
じ
to
ゃ
be
ん。
a girl's line? The girl's line. Isn't that supposed to be the girl's line? I couldn't believe I just laughed. I guess Fugroi's overly serious, deadpan reactions had become a source of strength for me. I can't even describe how grateful I was just to have him there. He was like a pillar of strength. With that in mind, I fearfully opened the Polonia box. Inside, wrapped in skin, was a small wooden board, inked with
なん
calligraphy.
だろう。
What is it?
お墓にある
This?
や
It
つなん
looks
て。
kind of the thing you see at somebody's grave.
それは外場。
That's exactly
こ
what
れ
it
は
is.
木札といっ
It's
て
a
お札
wooden
の一種
grave
だな。
tag, a
ごま
kind
で
of
燃やしたり
protective
するやつ
charm.
だ。
It's the sort of thing they burn at Buddhist cedar stick ceremonies. It wasn't particularly well versed in Buddhist practices, but in a place like this, any sort of protective charm seemed like a good item to have. Do I try the head again? Let's try the head again, now that I have the charm. We prefer a weapon as a protective charm. Yes, agree. I will also prefer a weapon instead as a protective charm instead of a stick. Let's try again just in case. If we see that it goes the wrong
さ
way,
っきの
I
バ
can
ケツ
just
このバケツ俺がやるよ。
わかった。
いいさ。
I can just quit it and load back.
はい。
助かる。もう二度と味わいた
Let's
くな
see
い
if the
感触だよ。
protective charm helps with this.
持ってきたよ。
君の頭
なんだこの虫。
なんとか
お前、僕をかわい
いや
僕が惨めだと。
袋井。
ああここは一旦外。
自分がまだ生きているから。
ああ
お前たちを奴らに渡してやる。
ここは。袋井。
Really?
その辺で気絶してるのかな。あ、そうだ、ろうそく。
Alright, so lesson to everyone. Do not touch the head. You can see my actual hour. Okay, never touch the fucking head. Not touchy touchy. Not touchy touchy the heady heady. Gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. I don't have a key for this shit. What?
So if you do that, if you like you did that, you cannot say what you
Okay. So. So what now? I still have the toy key. For what? Okay, I cannot select this. Okay. I am confused. Do I just go here? The girls' bathroom? Atmosphere feels heavier than it does anywhere else. The door is covered by protective charms, seems to be shut up tight. Not even locked, just won't
さっき拾っ
open.
た木札でなんとかできない
Maybe you can use that grave tag we found to get inside. You can use the palette knife to cut it through. I mean, we have nowhere else to go, so. Try it.
やはり扉のお札と
Right on
木
these
札の
paper
文様は
charms
よく
really
似て
does
る
look
な
pretty similar to the
でも
writing
ど
on
う
the
したらい
grave
いの
tag.
か
But what are we supposed to do
投げ
with
つけ
it?
てみたら
Maybe try chucking it at the sea.
そんな罰当たりな
Sounds like a good way to get
とりあえず
curious.
置いてみる
How about just set it on the ground nearby instead? Fukuro did exactly that, and after only a few moments, there was a notable change in the air. Then, all of a sudden, the grave tag emitted a bright blue light, and the door was engulfed in flames.
火事になっ
Crap!
ちゃう
The whole building is
落
burning
ち着け
down. Burned
よく
down.
見てみろ
No, wait, look. It already turned to run, but at Fukuro's urging, I turned back, and I have to admit, what I saw defied my expectations and explanations as well. The flames weren't actually engulfing the door, but rather just the protective paper charms affixed to it. The door, the wall, and the floor were untouched. After several seconds of burning, the paper charms were completely vaporized, and the flames dutifully vanished, as if they were never even there. And also, for some reason, the door got messed up and completely changed because this is not the type of door that was before. Right? This is not the door that it used to be. It's wide open. Uh-oh. I see some shit. What in the base? Completely tapped out. It's locked from the inside. It won't open. There's a tiny hole in the door. What's this? Maybe we can see inside from here. I mean, I think we have to. Take a
こ
peek.
の穴から中が見えるかも
Maybe we can see what's in
おい
this hole.
美月
Mitsuki, come on. I put my eye into the hole and saw the telltale glint of another eye staring back at me from within. Guys,
どうした
what is it? Somebody in there was looking back at me.
そんなバカな
What? That can be.
下からは足が見えない
You
ぞ
don't see any feet along the bottom of the stall, right?
俺が確認してみる
Let me have a look. Fukuro ducked down and peeked in through the hole exactly as I had. What? Smack.
ふくろいどうしたの
Fukuro, what happened? Are you
ちょっ
alright?
と平気
Ah, Fukuro, no. No, you're joking, right?
そうでしょ
Fukuro fell into his side, and as soon as I could see his face, I noted that his right glasses lens was cracked, and his right eye was bloody. At closer inspection, I noticed a round hole in the lens, as if a small stick or a flat needle had been instantaneously driven through it deep into his eye.
ふくろいってば
Is he dead? Is this a wrong end?
起きてよ
There was no hint of a response. He just kept slowly convulsing as if he'd been electrocuted. How had this happened to me? What was going on?
女子トイレに
Boys aren't allowed in the girls'
入っ
room.
ちゃいけないんだよ
Oh.
何よあんた
What? What did you do? The stall door opened, revealing a little girl with an eerie blue glow about her. She looked to be around grade school age, a fifth or sixth grader maybe. One of her eyes had been completely pulverized, but her face showed no indication of pain. Rather, it had a certain stoic quality to it. It was unreadable. Most disturbing of all, however, was the object she held in her right hand. It was an awl or an ice pick, or some such thing, with a bloody, dripping
お
blade.
姉ちゃんがダンス
Are
を
you the
女子
one
ト
who
イレに
let
入れ
that
た
boy
の
in here?
待って
Wait,
私
before I even had a chance to answer, the girl leaped from the stall with blinding
い
speed.
けないんだよ
That's not allowed. Is this a wrong end? Ah, no. Reacting as quickly as I could, I threw my arm in front of my face and almost immediately felt the ice pick blade piercing right into it. Yep, not just once, but twice, 3 times. It dug deep into my arm, my palm, my shoulder. Step it hurts. I tried to run, but it wasn't about to let me. She just quietly kept hacking away, working her way up and down the entire length of my arm. Bit by bit, my skin and flesh was chipped away, until finally the ice pick completely penetrated my palm and began boring, boring into my cheek. Ugh. Eventually, my ear was hacked apart, and then I was scalped, so thoroughly that I could hear the sound of my skin peeling away with my remaining ear. There was nothing in the world but pain at this point. I couldn't focus on anything else if I wanted to. My vision was blanked, and I honestly couldn't tell if it's because I had my eyes closed or if I simply didn't have eyes anymore. I only knew for sure that I was still being hacked apart because I could hear it. The pain gave no indication, as if it was already omnipresent. I begged for mercy several times in vain before I finally just started praying that this agony would come to an end. God, please, I'll endure whatever trails lie ahead with open arms if you just save me now. I beg of you, please make it step. Okay, okay. So then what? I enter the girls' room, but I don't peek? Wrong entry? Yeah. Call the Ghostbusters and kick the door open. Yeah. There must be some purpose of this hole, I wonder.
どうする
Ah, okay. Working on a hunch, I took the wind-up key from the pocket. I tried to stick it in the hole. Surprisingly, it was a perfect fit. Then I tried turning, and it was just a little bit of force. It spun a 180 degrees to the right and produced a loud click.
ねじ巻きじゃなかったのか
Guess it wasn't for a wind-up
何かの
toy
スイッ
after
チみ
all,
たい
then.
な
Seemed like I flipped some kind of switch.
スイッチ
A switch?
特に変化は
It
ないみたい
doesn't
だ
seem
な
like anything changed, though.
待って
Wait, look at the hole. As if on cue, a single hairline stream of blood began oozing out from behind the wind-up key. It slowly wended its way down the door and formed a gloopy pool at its base. The whole room then filled with a pungent odor all at once. This smell seems...
ん
Huh?
なんでもない
Oh, it's nothing.
地震か
Another earthquake. Something changed. I think it's over.
ビビ
That scared the crap out of me. This whole building
こんなもろい建物
is run down enough.
崩れてもお
There's
か
no
しくな
telling
いよ
when it'll just go. It's just up and
あ
collapse.
あ早く外に
Yeah,
出ないと
we
危
need
険
to
だな
hurry up and find a way out of here. a second. I want to try something. Just in case.
穴
Don't do it.
この穴
Walk
何
away.
か意味がありそうだけどどうする
Nothing happened? Nope. Okay. Alright, so now that that happened, this lock from inside won't open. Declaration of the hold and pull below. There's a body hanging. I can see the body. Okay. So I cannot open it, but I can see the body and I can grab the things. Call me, I'll be waiting for you. Dead cat in class 3's locker. I'm watching you from up above. From 3A loves. Japanese studies teacher M. Just die already, you pervert. Moeka Natsuno. Okay. So what now? What changed? This hall? Yeah. Huh? Hey,
なんか
is it just me or
さ
there
っ
was
き
a
と
gap
床
in
の
the
穴とか
floor
違
here
くない
before?
今の地震のせいか。
Maybe the earthquake
だ
shifted
が
things
穴が
around.
増えるならと
Don't
も
you
かく
expect there to be
今まであ
more
った
gaps
穴が
after
塞
an
がったり
earthquake?
する
No
の。
fewer.
何か
There's definitely
人じゃない
something
こと
really
が起きて
wrong
る
with
んだ
this
よここって
place. There's no longer a gap in the floor here. So, is this open now? It's frozen in place still. So I'm guessing I should go this way then. To the art room? To the art room? Yeep! The arm is now completely red. When did that happen? Moreover, the red color is now glinting in the light as if it's just been freshly painted. It looks wet and sticky. So, why are you doing that as if it was the first time? What does? What's going on? Why is this so cold?
嫌な感じがするな。
Got a bad feeling
離れよう。
about this. We should get far away from here. Why is... It's from yesterday?
なんだろ
嫌な感じがするな。
う
嫌な感じがするな。
なんだろう
嫌な感じがす
Not
る
gonna kill
な。
me? Okay.
離れよう。
Okay. So one of these places is going to be open now, I think. Music room, there's nothing else needed. Maybe the staff room? I guess. It's locked up tight. And I still don't have the key.
君はもし一誰もだよ。
Um, boys' room? There was nothing else in the. No. The exit door is rattling with the rain and wind. It seems like a perfectly normal, perfectly openable door now.
見て袋井外に出られそう
Ah, Fukuroi, look. I think we can get outside.
まゆいるか
Mayu, are you in here? There's Morishige.
ここにもいないか
No luck. Oh, Mayu, where could you
一
be?
体どこに
Ah, another dead body.
また人が死ん
What
で
in the world is going on in this school?
こんな場所で
Mayu must
Mayu
be
一人にしてお
left
け
by
ない
herself in a horrible place
ゆ
like
い先
this.
生か
I
持
hope
ちたあ
she's
たり
at
と一緒に
least
いて
with
くれればいい
Misui
が
or Mochida. And now we're playing Mochida.
穴の底に何かあるが
Morishiga, I mean.
降りるのは危
It
険
looks
だ
like there's something in there.
何
But
か
no, it's
道
too
具を
dangerous
探
to
さない
climb
と
down. Have to keep an eye out for some kind of rope. It's a corpse.
これはひどい
How awful
人間の
to
手
cut someone in two,
脊
spine
椎ご
and
と真
all.
っ二つに
It
する
will
なん
take
て
a finest katana to
日
pull
本
that
刀
off.
みたいな刃物か
Either way, or some
そうでなきゃ
some form of
飛
machinery.
沫血痕が
The ghost spray is
こっち
apparently
側
on
に散っ
this
てるから
side. So I guess
刃物は
she
体
was
の
attacked
中
from the front, huh? What's this?
何か
The enemy set me on fire. I didn't check what my bottle had in it. Douse myself in oil. Nice one. Nice job. Nice job, Shaylee. Nice job. I noticed a notebook partially jutting out from her pocket. It was one of those cat team spiral notebooks. I saw the rage with teenagers these days. There might be information in here relevant to escaping this hell. I apologize for the intrusion, miss, but I feel I must take a look. Fuck loud, this is funny. I have no idea what we've been trapped here, but at least we're all here together. Mr. Goto's presence makes us all feel a little more at ease. Without an adult around, I don't think we could handle any of these. Mr. Goto seems even more anxious than we are. He says he'll make sure we all get home safely, but his temperament just keeps getting worse. He's usually so cool, but lately he's just gotten kind of scary. Hiroko, Arisa, and the others are getting really fed up with him. Mr. Goto is so unfair. He keeps playing favorites with Hiroko. That was the last of our food, too. And I'm the one who stopped Hiroko and Norika from fighting. Mr. Goto is dead. No help here, it seems.
手がかりに
Aren't
ならない
there any other clues to be found?
他
Hey,
に
you,
何かないの
got
か
any information for me? Talking to corpses. You must be losing my mind.
しかし
How
おかし
strange,
な
though,
もんだな
that I can come face
こ
to
うして
face
人
with
間
the
と
dead
した弱い
and
の
now, and
嫌悪感がなくな
not
ってき
bat an eye. Perhaps my sense of fear has gone
たこ
numb.
の子だって
Up until
最近ま
now,
で俺と同じように
up
息を
until
し
not long ago,
考
this
え
girl was just like
生
me,
活してい
breathing,
ただろうに
thinking, living her life.
今は
But
こん
look
な
at
に
her now,
臭い肉の
nothing
塊
but a
か
foul-smelling pile of
綺
meat.
麗な顔してるけど
It was such a pretty
この
face,
顔
but
もしばら
before
くしたら
long,
腐って
that face is just going to
見られ
rot,
たもん
and
じゃ
not
なくなっ
a
てしまう
soul
んだろ
will
う
ever want to look at her again. Hey, you there. What are you doing? Huh? Nothing?
いや
Nothing of
別に
substance? Just trying to find
何か
clues
手がかり
as
でもないか
to
と
my
思って
situation here.
そうか
Oh, alright then.
ごめん
I just
声が
heard
聞
a
こえたも
voice
のだ
over
から
here and got me wondering.
僕は田口翔吾
I'm Shogo
見ての通
Taguchi.
りカメラマンだ
Shogo Taguchi is the
って言
name.
っても
As you
個
can
展を
see,
開く
I'm
よ
a
うな芸
cameraman.
術家タイプじゃないけどね
Though not the artistic kind who's planning on hitting the indie film circuits or
取
anything.
材でここに来たんだけ
I'm
ど
here to get
一緒に来た
footage
先生
for a
とはぐれ
special
てしまっ
report.
て弱って
But I
たん
got
だ
separated from my boss
君は
along the way. How about
僕
you?
は
Got myself lost
こ
in
こ
the
に
school
迷い込んで
building.
しまったら
And
し
I'm
くて
presently searching for a friend.
友達って
Oh,
ひょっとし
you don't mean
て
the
そこに
girl
倒れている
on the ground over there,
い
you?
え
これは
Ah, no.
知らない
I've
人です。
never met her before.
そうか
You.
よかった
That's good. Well, kinda, I
いいの
guess.
かな
Anyway, may I ask your name?
君の名前を聞いてもいい
And
か
the
い
name of the friend you're
よけれ
looking
ば
for.
探してるっていう
While I'm at
友
it.
達
森重作太郎です。
Um,
探してるのは女の子で、
Sakutaro
鈴本
Morishige.
真由。
And the girl I'm looking
小柄
for
でよく笑う
is named
明るい
Mayu
子なんですが、
Susumoto. She's short, smiles a lot, and has a generally cheerful countenance. Really.
鈴本
Susumoto, huh?
鈴本ね
The cameraman named Taguchi suddenly flipped out the LCD screen on his camcorder and began rewinding through footage. Huh?
何を
What are you
い
doing?
や言いにくいんだ
Well,
けど
I don't want to
僕がこ
sound
こに来てか
proud,
ら
but
撮った映像に映
I'm
り込ん
checking
でない
through
か
the
と思っ
footage
て
I've captured since coming here to see her name comes up at all.
後々警察に提
I
出す
intend
る
to
ことを
file
考
a
え
police
て
report when I
被
get
害者
back,
の遺
so
体と
I've been gathering
身元が分かりそう
information
な
on all the dead
例
kids
え
I
ば
found
名
in
札なん
here,
かを取っておい
like
たんだ
from their name tags.
バカな
Bite your tongue, don't say
バカなこ
such
と言わない
stupid
でくだ
things.
さい。
Mayu is alright, I know she is.
あ
ah,
いやごめん
sorry,
安心してくれ。
sorry.
鈴本
If
さ
it
んら
makes
しい遺
you
体は
feel
映像
any
にはな
better,
かったよ
I don't see anyone named
しかし君は
Susumoto or in any
勇気がある
footage.
ね
And may I say, you're really very brave. Huh?
だって
Well,
いくら友達を
whether
探
you're
すため
looking
と
for
は
a
いえ
friend or not, you
さ
really
っきそ
seem
この
to
遺
put
体を念
all,
入りに調べてたじゃない
all
か
into searching that body, you know?
あなたもカメラで死体を撮っ
You're
て
the
いるじ
one
ゃないですか。
taking video, of course, corpses. Ah,
それが
well,
ね
being a cameraman is
カメラマンって
kind
の
of
は
a
奇妙な
strange
もんで
thing like
ファイ
that,
ンダー
that
越しな
way.
ら客観的
As
な
long
立
as
場に
I'm
徹
looking
して
at
いられ
them
るんだけ
through
ど
a finder, it's all just business to me.
生で見ちゃうと腰が
But
引
if
け
I
ちゃ
try
う
to
もの
look at
さ
them with my bare eyes, I freeze
死
up.
体や銃撃に慣れた戦場
There's
カ
a
メラマン
famous
が
story about a
愛用のカメ
battlefield
ラが壊れ
cameraman
た途
whose
端
camera
恐
broke
怖で
while
泣き叫び出した
he
なんて
was
話
out
は
on the job,
僕らの
and he
間では
literally
有名で
started
ね
crying like a baby.
なるほど。
I see.
そういうも
That
ので
makes
すか。
sense.
興味がない話だったか
Not
な
too interested in any of these, are you?
僕はどう
I
も
do
口
have
数
a
が多く
tendency
て
to
ナホ
run
ちゃ
my
んにいつ
mouth
も
up sometimes. Naho is always scolding me for
そ
that.
れはそうと
Hey, I know.
どうだい
How will we search
この
for
際
our
だから
companions together?
一緒に
What do
行
you
こう
say?
せっかくです
No,
が
I'm、sorry. I appreciate
僕
the
はもう
offer,
しば
but
らく
I
一
prefer
人で
to,
探して
to
います
search。alone because I'm an
田
asshole.
口さんの足
For
手
the
まとい
time
になる
being,
のも
I had
悪
to
いで
get
す
in
か
your way after all.
こんなやかましい人と同
Like
行
the
する
hell
の
I'm
は
gonna
ごめん
tag
だ。
along with a
目上の人間と
motor
接するのも
mouth like
疲れるし。
this. Besides, he's my elder, so I have to mind my manners, which I really would rather not to
そう
do.
か
Not do.
じゃあ
Okay, well,
後でまた合流する
then
のはどう
how about we arrange to meet
こ
again?
こは磁場か何かの
It
せいで
must
時計が
be
狂ってしまうけ
high
ど大体
EMFs
の目安
in
で
here or
1時
something,
間後にそこの
because
玄関で待ち合わせ
nothing
よ
can keep time in this damn place. But what say we try meeting up after an hour, give or take? Can't molest the corpses if the cameraman is watching. Exactly, I was thinking the same thing.
こんな場所で生きてる人間に
I
会えたん
mean,
だ
we should both count
君だって
ourselves lucky to
情
have
報
run
交換くらい
into
したいだろ
another living being, and I'm sure an exchange of info must sound good for you to you too. No? All right, if that's
そう
what
い
you
うこと
want.
なら
OK
Okay,
決まりだ
that's settled then.
じゃあ
You take care now.
気をつけてね。
Here. Yes, you take care now. And you as well. Because I'm gonna end the episode here. So like and subscribe on YouTube, you know that crap, and follow me on Twitch is better, you know it. And I'm sorry if I'm skipping the dialogues or if I'm reading faster now. But I kinda want to finish this game. But I'm already engaged in this, so I need to finish. So, I'll see you next time for more reading. Bye bye.